Hello Sagittarius, it's Lisa, and here is your November 2023 monthly reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. Okay, Sagittarius, so let's see what's in store for you this month. So the overall message for Sagittarius for November 2023, Sagittarius, is the Empress. So the Empress is a birth of a project, a birth of a new you. So it may be different for each of you. It can be an actual birth. But it is this new way of being, or this new thing that starts to grow and flourish and really expand your life and is very lucrative. If it's a business project or a business thing, it really leads you to a lot of successes in your life, more than just the one area that you're focusing on. So if you're doing a new health regime and you're moving forward with a new way of being, it flows into not only is that successful, but it flows into other areas of your life as well. The challenge that you face this month, Sagittarius, is focusing on the now and focusing on taking each step, not rushing forward. It is also being open to certain things that are happening around you, and just kind of going with it, right? It's just focus on what you can do. And so that's, I think a lot of it is just with it being a challenge, is that you're having a hard time focusing, and getting things, I don't know, I think you're going to get things done, but it's just focusing. Like you have to kind of keep reminding yourself this month to focus, just keep focusing, not focusing too far forward and not focusing behind you, just focus on the now, right? And being present in the now, doing what you can do right now in order to get to where you want to go. And then where you need to focus on this month is making your hopes and dreams come true. Some of you may be in the place where you're reassessing your hopes and dreams. Like, what is it that I want? What are my dreams? What do I want my life to look like? What do I want to accomplish in my life? So some of you, maybe just at the stage of creating that, looking at it, seeing, what is it that you really, really want in your life? Others may be at the point where you're like, you know what? I am going to make this happen. I'm going to bring this down out of the clouds, and I'm going to really go for it and make this happen, this birth of a new way of being. I used to get this a lot when I wrote my first book. It was always a dream to be an author, and I was like, yeah, no, it's just a pipe dream. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to be an author. I'm going to write that book to help other people that struggle the way that I do. And I started making it happen. So some of you may be at the stage of just looking at it, deciding what it is that you want, and others may be bringing it down and starting to make it happen. And then what you don't see coming this month, Sagittarius, will reveal in a moment. Okay, Sagittarius, so the Empress, the birth of a new project, idea, new you, a new way of being. It grows and flourishes and moves into every area of your life. So you all may be at different stages. Look at that. So that's what you have here in the challenge, the King of Wands, which is all about just focus on what you can do. Focus on what's right in front of you. Focus on the steps you need to take in order to have this happen. And be open to, other things that kind of where it leads to, right? Or other opportunities that come in that kind of might morph what it is that you are working on. But it is about, you need to focus and make it happen. And that's going to be a challenge this month. The next card is about moving forward. Things can move forward fast, or it's just that they're moving forward and they're moving towards a really positive outcome. Focusing on what you do have and letting go of what you don't have. So really just, the Ace of Cups is all about gratitude. It's being grateful for what you have. Doing a gratitude journal. I have a free gratitude journal on my website if you'd like to go and grab it. It just prompts you with questions to focus on gratitude. Or you can just write 3 or 5 things down, daily of what you're grateful for. Put that energy out into the universe, and then you'll get more things to be grateful for. But it really is being in this place of gratitude in November. You should always be there, but it almost feels like you need to just focus on taking each step and being grateful for what's around you and the ability to do that. And then the Five of Wands is just not getting pulled into conflict. It's very much about just focus. Like there may be things happening around you or chaos around you, and it's just like, you know what, you just need to focus. Again, it's a card of focus. So I don't know what's going on with you, Sagittarius, but it just feels like you need to focus this month, and it's going to be hard for you to focus. And I think it can be different for each of you. Some of it can be external, like other people's drama and conflict, and you're getting pulled into that, so you're not focusing on your own stuff. Some of it can be stuff that's happening around you. You might be super busy or chaotic around you, and you just need to stay focused. It can be something that's happened where you're like, it's throwing you off, and you're like, okay, well, that wasn't in the game plan. Now what am I going to do? And it's like, just focus on what you can do and focus on gratitude and just keep moving forward, right? So that's really what this month is. And it may resonate differently with all of you, but it is leading you to a lot of success, and it will like kind of flow into all the areas of your life. You just need to focus this month. So the challenge is doing that. It can be, I think if anyone can do it, Sagittarius, you can do it. It's just something that's pulling your attention away. You're having a hard time focusing, whatever this is that's around you. And it can be different for each of you, right? Like I said, it can be external drama and conflict that's around you. It could be family things, just things being really busy and you're having a hard time focusing on what you want to kind of achieve. It can be, you know, lots of stuff going on. You're trying to move forward with your health and fitness, and there's all this stuff going on, and it's like, oh my God, I can't focus on myself. And they're like, you have to focus because it's moving you towards bigger and better things, right? So it is just a challenge. It can be something that has happened, and it's kind of like, whoa, that's kind of throwing me off this path that I had planned all out. Like I just had this big plan, and now that kind of changed things, and it's making me, you know, not be able to focus. So it can resonate differently for each of you, but you just have to try to do it, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is you have to stay focused because you're moving towards an opportunity for success, right? And Pentacles traditionally money, so it's moving you towards more money, or it can be just whatever makes you secure in the material world. It's moving you towards that. Yeah, you know, and for some of you, because they're pointing back to the Empress, some of you may be like, I was focusing on something, and then all of a sudden I found out I was pregnant. And because the Empress is about a birth or pregnancy, right? So it's kind of like, well, I wanted that to happen, but maybe just not now, right? So it is different for each of you out there, but it is moving you towards success. The Eight of Swords is understanding you're not trapped. So whatever this is, whether this chaos, external stuff, something happening around you, that you're not trapped in it, that you can move forward and you can focus. That even though it might be difficult and might be insecurities or fears or doubts or just kind of feeling like something's happened and I can't move forward. And it's like, nope, you can focus. You just have to do it a different way or change up some things and focus. The Four of Swords is all about a healing process. So you might want to withdraw and focus that way. You might have to go through, they're saying that it's going through a healing process, or you've come through, again, depending on where you are, you've come through a healing process, and you just need to focus on your goals and focus on moving forward. And by doing that, you'll heal even more. And for some of you, it's actually like you just need to withdraw, heal, and then that helps you focus and move forward. So I think it might be different for each of you. It is moving you towards big success. The Ten of Pentacles is the big success card, happiness and fulfillment. But you need to focus. You need to kind of, it almost feels like, you know, gather everything in and refocus and move forward. Yeah, and it moves you towards a lot of success. It has an element of something pulling you off, like your game plan kind of thing, right? So again, if you're working towards health and fitness, it's like, I was moving towards this and then something happened. I got pregnant. Or you can still do it. It just might be you have to change the way you're doing it, right? That's what it feels like. Like you have to change your focus or still focus on what you want to achieve, but it just might be in a different way. And so the challenge is figuring out that focus. Where you do need to focus on this week is focusing on what your hopes and dreams are. What do you want your life to have in it? What do you want to accomplish? You have to refocus everything. And again, some of you may be at a place where you're kind of going, okay, this happened, so now I have to kind of relook at all of this and what I want in my life and how am I going to do that? Can I even do it? Right? And then you start making it happen. And again, some of you may be at different stages of that. Some may be just looking at it. Some may have figured it out, but just don't know how to go forward. And other people may be bringing it down from the clouds and making it happen. It's moving you towards big success, huge success. Again, you have the Page of Swords, which is all about not getting distracted. It's about focusing, moving down your path, and don't get distracted by whatever is pulling you off your path. The Queen of Pentacles is just stress and worry about either needing to hold on to something and not creating a flow, or needing more of something and not creating flow. Like, so say if it was the pregnancy thing and it's like, oh my God, I needed more money, right? I'm not ready for this because we need this or we need that. And it's like, you're actually blocking this. It's, the universe could be just bringing this in now so you can really move forward. If it's other things that are stopping you from your game plan, what your game plan was, it's kind of like, okay, you just need to let go of that and understand that everything happens for a reason and create the flow with the universe. Just deal with what's given to you. It's there for a reason to get you to reassess things and then really move forward and make things happen. It's an opportunity, basically. And then the Five of Cups is saying the same thing. It's about watch your mindset. Just stay positive, continue to move forward because all these things are waiting for you. Don't stop, even though, whatever has happened has happened. It's just like, don't stop with that. Just keep moving forward. Don't try to figure out why or how. Just go, okay, it happened, and keep moving forward, right? Because you are moving towards the success that you want and making this wish come, like what you want your life to have in it. And then what you don't see coming, wow, is the Sun is one of the best cards in the deck. Happiness and joy. The Sun is all about, you may attain successes, but you also have happiness and joy, which is more important. The Five of Pentacles is that you are at a crossroads. You're going to make some choices this month. Do I keep doing things the same old, or do I change things up? Which I think is what a lot of this is, right? Is that you were so focused on doing certain things and it's like you got to change up some things. And this is giving you an opportunity to see things and move towards some successes, but you need to make some changes in order to do that. The Knight of Wands is about moving forward with balance, just taking each step every day to get to where you want to go. Don't rush forward, just take it easy, one step at a time in November. The Eight of Swords is that you're not trapped. Again, you have it, so you're not trapped that you can't move forward or you can't do something. It's just an illusion. This trap is created for you to learn some things and move forward, whether we created the trap or a situation did. It's that you can move forward, you can focus and move out of this. You just need to see it for what it is. It's just a teaching thing that is keeping you there, and you need to move through it. And then it's just working hard and doing what you need to do to go for the things that you want. It just feels like it's very open for some of you. this month, because I think it will resonate differently for each of you in different ways. But it is ultimately about November, you going through this process of moving towards this new way of being, this new project, this new thing in your life. It could be, like I said, an actual child, or it can just be a new version of yourself, and you're moving towards it, and you just need to focus on taking the steps to do it, and you're just having a hard time doing it, because you may feel like some things may have happened to change your game plan of how you were going to make these changes or move towards this new rebirth, right? And it's like, it's fine, just focus and keep moving forward. It's happening for a reason, and just got to go with it. So really interesting, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.
You drive an affordable car to get yourself to work. You drive an expensive car to keep you there.